Yo, man, welcome into the Morning Hustle. Is a consummate hustler who's been on the grind for a long time, and he has a brand new deluxe edition of his album. The hustle still continues. Deluxe edition. Man, ladies and gentlemen, one time for Juicy J. What up, King?
Yo, what's up, man? Just chilling on the road, man.
Yo, it is so dope how you multitask, crafting hits at the same time, moving around the country, and still sounding as
Thank you.
hungry as a brand new artist in 2021, man. What keeps you motivated these days?
Man, I just love doing the music, man. You know what I'm saying? I love just proving people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Just making people excited. Like when you think I'm out here and finished with it and done with it, I come right back on you.
Hey,
It's
man.
becoming more of like it's a hobby for me now. I'm just like I do everything I need to do as a dad and as a or whatever. But I find myself back in the studio always making some great music, and I have to release it. I mean, like why sit it on the shelf? Put it out.
Big facts. Now, out of all the hats you wear, producer,
I can't hear
rapper,
you. There you
father.
go.
How about now? Yeah, man, out of all the different hats you wear, Juicy J, producer, rapper,
Yep.
father, entrepreneur, Grammy winner, which one requires the most of your time? Because I know sometimes, the little humans that we produce can fall in a blind spot. And sometimes you spend so much time with your kids that, the craft suffers, but it doesn't sound like the craft is suffering at all here.
No. I spend most of my time with my kids, which I love. But at the end of the day, man, like I mean, even when I'm with them, if I'm taking my daughter to the park or taking her to school. She's singing songs and she giving me ideas to create music. So
Got
I'm
you.
always creating music everywhere I go. Like if I'm in the car, anywhere.
Word. So, so this lap, man, you added some songs to an already solid album. Fresh out the gate, man. Like big ups to the song
Yep.
So Goddamn High featuring Wiz Khalifa. What is your worst high habit that you have, Juicy J?
My worst high habit.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think. I could take some times. I've took some mushrooms or some shit like that and got super high. Was fucking about to freak out. So stuff like
So let's
that.
talk about that because
But
there's so many different types of
I
mushrooms,
wouldn't.
Jay. So like, what
Well,
what kind in particular?
man, I don't even know, man. Somebody just gave it to me. You know what I mean? So, but I mean, you said worst high habit. You said worst. I mean, I don't really know what. I don't really have
So
any
like, let's
worst
just say
high
some
habits
people
because I
have a
don't really
tendency
get.
to smoke a lot of
I
weed, and
take.
then next thing you know, they got the munchies. Some people like get high and get paranoid. So you was talking about the mushroom story. So walk us through that process. You take the mushrooms. How long does it take for them to kick in and before things get weird?
Yeah, shit. I started seeing all kind of caterpillars and the room was moving and all kind of weird shit. And the high wouldn't come down. I was like, damn, I wish I was sober. I was high. You know what I'm saying?
So that was not your last time though. You did try the mushrooms again, right?
No, that wasn't my last time. But like like since then, that was man. I ain't gonna lie. That was like years ago. But I mean, that's just like that was just a you had those times when you talk about getting high and people say, oh, y'all remember that time I got too high and I was freaking out. That's like one of the times I was too high. Ever since then, I don't think I ever got like that anymore. You know what I mean? Where I was like, what the hell going on? You know what I'm saying? I hope
Mm-hmm.
I hope there was mushrooms that I hope there was mushrooms that was given to me. You know what I'm saying? So
These days, you never know,
you
bro.
know,
Well, yo, man. So this lap, man, you're checking in with a little bit of everybody. You got Pooh Shiesty on Deluxe Edition. You got Rico Nasty on here, ASAP Rocky, Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, the list goes on and on. Your work ethic is impeccable. It's dope because, like, it seems like you can pretty much go in the studio and cook up with anybody, no matter where they come from. I mean, you got Logic, Conway, people you worked with. Whose work ethic impresses you the most and inspires you to keep going? Because I know a lot of people look up to you.
um, it's man a lot of them, man. But I've been in the studio with Meg a lot. She's very giving. She's definitely inspired. And Wiz Khalifa. You know what I'm saying? But I would say everybody. But like just being in the studio, like I didn't get a chance to go in the studio with Conway. Like we actually did that over the email. But I be in the studio with Meg and I be in the studio with Wiz, ASAP Rocky. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Like everybody I work with on this album, man, is pretty much a genius, man. The way they record, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't even write nothing down; they just go in and spit, you know.
Yeah, like when
Can you
when
hear
you're
me?
crafting, do you feel like the magic is more there when you're physically in the studio with the person, or is it kind of even kill for you, like whether they email it in or whatever, because you're gonna do what you do?
Yeah, it don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? People still, you know, we still gonna get the job done regardless. You know, when you're a genius, it don't matter. You can record anywhere or you can email it. It don't even matter, man. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Now let's talk about Logic for a second, who pops up on a couple different tracks, and I had no idea he was actually the
Yeah.
inspiration for your now infamous ad lib when you start the records up. Shut the fuck up. What was going on to where like that moment got captured and all of a sudden became this infectious thing that everybody now knows and loves?
When we was in the studio, we was recording. Logic is a beast, man. I mean, he a genius too, man. Man, he go crazy on the mic, man. Man, like I don't even think he write nothing down. If he do, it might be like a little something. He go in there and freestyle. But before he started recording, my engineer was setting the mic up or whatever. When he was setting the mic up, he was just joking around, like, what you used to say? Shut the fuck up. And I was like, oh, whoa, did you record that? They were like, yeah. I said, yeah, I'm gonna use that as my tag. He didn't think I was serious till he started hearing it everywhere. He said, man, I was in the bowling line, started hearing him. I was like, what the, you know? That's
And the rest is
and me
history.
and Logic, that's my best friend too, man. Like, yeah. That's one of my best friends, man. Me and Logic, we hang out, you know, kick it, shit like that. We talk and shit like that, you know.
How did y'all even meet? Because it definitely seems like
Yeah.
sometimes like opposite sides of the track definitely connect because y'all have y'all from different places but have a lot in common. So what kind of kicked off the friendship between y'all two?
Man, you know, years ago when my manager reached out to his management, then we just linked up in the studio. We sat down, just talk, chill. You know what I'm saying? Did a couple of records. Came by the crib, played some board games, drank some scotch. You know, he took me and his wife. Yeah, him and his wife and me and my wife. We all went out to dinner. You know, we just started hanging out and kicking it and smoking weed and you know what I'm saying? Genuine friendship, man. You know what I'm saying? Even when we go in the studio, man, we smoking weed and killing records. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of records we recorded we hadn't released yet neither.
Word, can't wait to hear
Yeah.
those. You have the turn up stuff on here. You're also showing, continuous growth on the project as well. There's a record called Pull Up, where you're saluting a lot of the fallen comrades, within the culture, whatnot, right?
Yeah.
When you look at how many deaths
Yeah.
happen in the circle of hip hop compared to other genres, it seems like we take way more losses than anybody else, So, like, through your optics and the thing you've been seeing, why do you feel that is?
Well, I mean, you know, it's different situations, man. Man, like sometimes we get caught up. I mean, it can happen to anybody. And then we have you know, a few people have passed away on drugs.
Mhm.
And I mean, I can't explain it, man. I mean, I just advise anybody, man, don't ever overdo it. I've been down to that point where you can overdo something and you be way too high, heart beating fast, sweating, all that crazy shit. As far as the drug situation, so in my life, man, going through my life, I just try not to overdo anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna over sip lean. I've been down that road before, but like moving forward, I don't overdo anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't want over pop Xanax over. I've had a Xanax addiction. I just had to get off of that. It's just like a lot of situations I've been through. Like I just try not to. Even it's times I've been in the club, I'd be drinking alcohol, drinking alcohol, and then I just be so fucked up. And I'd be like, you know what? I pour the rest out, man. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to wake up in a room with some weird. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I
Yeah.
don't want to be. I don't want to be doing no crazy weird shit. So we gotta just try to. It's not easy. When you're a younger person because you're not really thinking about that. But you just need some OGs or your mom or your dad, anybody out there to tell you don't overdo it and to stress that. You know what I'm saying? And as far as the other situations, like a lot of other people been in shotness. I mean, like I can't. Who can prevent that? You know what I mean? Like somebody. I mean, it's a lot of people out here trying to rob rappers. A lot of niggas been trying to. People be trying to test rappers all the time. I mean, it's almost like in this rap game, it's like kill or be killed because you gotta protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to keep a gun on you at all times. I mean, like it's just crazy. When you're an entertainer, people see the jewelry, they see the lifestyle. They might want to try to rob you or something. Who
Mhm.
knows? Niggas just be jealous too. A lot of people just be jealous. It don't even have nothing to do with the money. Just be like, I don't like that nigga because he got such and such, or he's such and such. So you just got to keep some some people that's close to you that you trust, and you got to keep a strap on you, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to. And look, if you can, try to make sure it's a legal strap. So
Right.
if you have
Exactly.
to use that junk, you know what I'm saying? It's more like self defense than just you getting into a shootout with somebody and going to jail for 80 years or some shit. So
Yeah.
I mean, just the
Well,
way according to how you move, man. Like you got to try to separate yourself from all that negative. You can tell who negative around you in your circle, man. Like you can
absolutely.
sense it. Just try to, you know,
Well, how did you manage
it's
to
not
not
easy, bro.
get
It's not easy.
PTSD, Juicy J, being in the game for so long, coming from Memphis, which some people, some years it's one of the more violent cities in the world, some years, right? They has like an ebb and flow. So how did you manage to like, thrive, keep yourself away from the BS, as far as we know, and not, what I'm saying, like become
I
one of
mean,
those like bitter guys in the game, like I hate everybody, I ain't working with nobody, because you still also reach back to the new up and coming talent from the city too.
yeah. I mean, when I was coming up, man, I had all kind of situations in my life. I mean, it's times I got guns put on me, times I've got my car window shot out. Sometimes I had to, I mean, it's always been some street activity. You know what I'm saying? But I managed to get out of there. But I still, I still have to keep a strap. You know what I'm saying? We still have to keep 3, 4 straps. We still got to, like beef up the security here and there because you don't know, man.
Right.
Everybody seem like they like you and they your friend and they all cool but you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It just comes with the business. I ain't tripping about it. It is what it is. I'll deal with it, but I don't try to put myself in everybody's mixes. And I only fool with people I feel like I fuck with. Everybody on my album, I fuck with everybody on my album. Like I'm fans of everybody on my album. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with everybody that I put on my albums. You never know, man. Like you never know in this game, man. I just have to just stay prayed up, keep that strap on you. That's all I gotta say.
Indeed. Well, speaking of people you rock
Keep
with, and
your
I hear you
circle
got an
close,
upcoming
tight.
project
Yeah.
coming up with Wiz Khalifa and Bella Thorne. How's that shaping up?
Yeah. I got a record produced for Bella Thorne, and I'm featured on the song. We got a video. She actually directed the video. It's crazy. You got some porn stars in there. It's really hard, man. And
Dope.
me and Wiz got a whole project, which I'm producing the whole project. It's crazy.
So I know, like, loosely you've worked, I feel like you and Too Short maybe have been featured on some songs in the past, right? Have you ever
Yeah.
thought about doing a whole project with Too Short?
Oh, the legend Too Short.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, man. Man, what?
Like, what's
Man,
keeping that something like that from coming? Because something about your Sonics and his delivery, and then your delivery too, I think, man, something monstrous could come out of that.
oh man, most definitely, dog. Most definitely, man. I would definitely get in the studio with Too Short. Too Short still the man, man. I still listen to Too Short. I still
That
sample Too Short.
conversation never organically came up between the two of y'all?
I mean, we've done some, with the 3 6. When I was back in 3 6 Mafia, we did a few records together, and I've
Mhm.
seen him around the way. I got his number, yeah, and since you mentioned that, I'll probably reach out. You know what I'm saying? Try to
Oh,
make
man.
something happen.
Yo, for the culture, man. And speaking, you mentioned 3-6. I mean, RIP, Lord Infamous, man. But what
Yep.
would it take to see all of 3-6 Mafia together, in 2021 or 2022, even if it's like on the festival circuit, maybe a Coachella or something, just for the people that miss that energy, man, from back in the day.
Yeah, we got some shows. Like right now, we just did a show in Corpus Christi a few weeks ago. That's what we're doing. We just doing touring. We got a big 3, 4 shows coming up with Master P, Bone
Come on.
Thugs, 3 6 Mafia. It's gonna be like a legendary tour. So yeah, we definitely doing tours, man. We getting that.
Well, I love to
We
hear
getting
it,
that.
man. Yo, man, like, you raised a lot of people in the
Yep.
culture with y'all music, man. I remember, like, I had a buddy named Joey Blanco, man. He was from Dallas, man. He put me on to y'all, and I ain't never heard nothing like it. And y'all kept evolving from that to like the Hypnotized Minds project and like just the spin-off stuff.
Hmm.
The way y'all split it out and just everybody had their own thing going on, it was dope to hear. Now, as we get ready for these new projects and start to digest this new one you got out now, man, the hustle still continues. Deluxe edition. What is the hardest record, Juicy J, that you have in your vault that we have not heard yet?
Oh shit, man. I got some stuff, man. I got a lot of records, man. I, so many, man.
Like, what's that
I got
joint
a
of
lot of
yours
records,
where
man. A
you cannot
lot of
wait
records.
for people to hear it?
Oh man, yeah, I got a secret project. I can't tell you about it, but I got a secret project It's gonna shock everybody when you hear when I announce this. It's gonna be. Yeah, it might come after the Me and Wiz project. It might come before. I don't know. It just depends on once I'm done with it. But I got definitely a good, dope secret project for all of the true fans. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Well,
Probably some of my best work. I don't know.
our
I feel
ear
like
will
all my
definitely be to the
work,
street.
is my best work. But
Nah, it's good to
but
see you, man. Like,
I stay
chefing
recording,
up
man.
and going full speed with everything every lap, man. So, yo, Juicy J, continued success. Much love to you. Thank you so much for continuing to feed the
Thank you.
culture. And let's touch something off this project real quick before you go, man. What you want us to play?
And play that joint I got with Pooh Shiesty, man. Tell him no.
Tell them no. If you want to know somebody real, tell them no. Yo, Juicy J, God bless, man. Keep shining, King. Yep. There it is. Shut the fuck up.
All right, man. Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Peace, Jay.
All right, man.
See, you do it better. See? Way better.
We are the Morning Hustle.